Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And I think this will be the last video I share before you know if I'm having a little boy or a little girl. I'm super excited to share that one, but I'm also really excited today to share with you what my first trimester has looked like. I did this, my first pregnancy. I started keeping track literally as soon as I found out I was pregnant. And it's really funny, during my first trimester, I went back and watched the video of my first trimester symptoms from my first pregnancy because I was experiencing things. I'm like, is this pregnancy related? Like, this is so weird. And turns out I did go through some of this stuff before and I just literally forgot. So we're just gonna go through it. It won't take too long. So let's just jump into like weight gain, weight loss. Similar to the first time, I lost 4 pounds when I first found out I was pregnant. I honestly have not weighed myself in a few weeks. I think I'm back up to like where I was before at this point, but just, you know, cutting out wine and eating a bit better, which you'll hear is relative, you know, just made me lose some weight. I've been drinking way more water than normal. I feel like I drank a fine amount of water before, but I've just been like down in the water, which helps. So I think we like went down 4 pounds and we're up like 5 pounds now. So pretty much the same. So week 4, I mean, I found out the day I could find out. If you've watched my other videos, you know, we did medication, a trigger shot. I knew I had to wait 2 weeks and like to the day we found out I was pregnant. So I'm gonna call that week 4 because if you know baby math, your week 1 is before you even get pregnant. So if you guys remember, if you follow me on Instagram, I was posting that I could not get enough of this snack. For like 2 weeks, I could not stop eating sourdough with avocado and cottage cheese and salt and pepper on top, maybe some lemon zest. I haven't really wanted it since those 2 weeks. I either burnt out, maybe it was pregnancy related, I don't know, but I like twice a day was eating sourdough with smashed avocado and cottage cheese on top. That's my only week 4 symptom, just because that was like so intense and quick and burnout. So I wrote it down. The next week, week 5, I started to get moody. I feel like overall, I mean, I'm fine, I'm not like mean, but I have been shorter fused, moody. That all comes with like hormone shifts, of course, and then just like being tired, and then I'm taking care of twin toddlers, so like my fuse is just short. So I feel like week 5, I started to get more moody. I have been craving sweets. This started in week 5 and it's still going. I did not have this the first time with the twins. Like, I can't get enough sweets. Like, I've been making straight up banana splits at night. Like I was like sending him to the store for candy. I cooled it a bit because I'm like, we're gonna like, this isn't healthy. I gotta find a happy medium here. But yeah, week 5, I'm like, I need sweet tart ropes right now. I also started having weird dreams. I know, like, that's a thing. And then I got stuffy nose. I thought I was like sick, but I'm like, why would I be sick? And I got stuffy and I forgot that that is a pregnancy thing. And then week 5 started cold feet. I could not get my feet to warm up for the life of me. That I feel like has gotten a little better. It's summer too, it's warm, but like I would lay in bed at night and need like big old fuzzy socks on and my feet would still be cold. So week 6 is when I started to get more tired. I started to get more brain fog. I just like the words would not come to me. Again, I feel like that is a symptom of just becoming like more fatigued and taking care of toddlers, and it is a pregnancy symptom, but I do feel like it's related to like other pregnancy symptoms similar to the moodiness. So week 7 is when I had the bleeding happen, like the stress of all that week, and week 8 really took over all the other symptoms, but there were some other things, like I started having like heartburn. Not that bad, it's kind of gone away, it just comes and goes, but I never had that at all with the twins. So if I would eat really fast or like eat anything, my heart would hurt. Maybe it was the stress. Again, more brain fog, not wanting to eat healthy food. I've definitely struggled with that this first trimester, which is different from the twins. I was fine like doing my spinach smoothies and stuff when I was pregnant with the twins. I was eating like a ton of like healthy fats and stuff. No, you guys, I have been wanting like bagels and cream cheese and ice cream. I feel like I've just been eating so many carbs and cheese. At least I drink those Suja, S-U-J-A, green, uber green drinks that have a bunch of greens in them. So I'm like, at least I'm getting that, and I do a green veggie with dinner at night, but it's been tougher this time around. That was like week 7 and 8. So week 9, this is like the biggest piece of my first trimester symptom puzzle. Week 9 is when I got slapped in the face with being like crazy fatigued. I mean, I was tired, but like week 9 was like nap every day during nap time, just like laying on the floor, watching them play, just like moving rooms, like laying position to laying position while following the twins around. If you followed the first pregnancy, you know I did not have any nausea, which I have not had this time around either. I do not take that lightly. I do not take that for granted. I think like over 80% of pregnant women experience nausea, like throwing up, you know, morning sickness that can be any time of day. So I do not take that for granted, but I do have like I've been having crazy fatigue. But I will say that that was something I was really nervous about going into pregnancy, because I'm like, man, I have 2-year-old toddlers. Like, I was so tired the first pregnancy. I was taking naps then. Like, how am I gonna function? And maybe I just prepared myself so hard in my head that it hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. So I've been tired for sure, but like I thought I was just gonna be like in tears over the fact that I can't function, sort of a thing. So we haven't been that bad, but we've been looking forward to nap time for all 3 of us. But yeah, no nausea. But I kind of say that looking back to like, you know, having bagels and cream cheese in the morning, if I don't have food in my stomach, I will start to feel queasy. Or I feel like if I bend over and like pop back up, I've had week 9, I had crazy tired, and I started kind of getting like gag coughs. Like I wouldn't actually throw up, or I wouldn't even call it nausea. But if my stomach was running on E, then I would like get kind of gaggy. And here's something that might sound controversial. Week 9 is when I really started to feel something in my stomach. Now I know it's not like flutters or kicks. Week 9 is too early for that. I think like the earliest you can feel that sort of thing is like 13, 14 weeks earliest. But maybe it's just like my body growing. I mean, it's my 2nd pregnancy and a pregnancy after twins, which both of those, you already show more and grow faster your 2nd pregnancy, and especially after twins, because of muscle memory, and your body is just like, here we go again. So it might have just been a week 9 as my body started to expand more, the uterus growing, making room. But I definitely, every single night since then, when I lay in bed at night, it's like I can feel something moving in there. Whether it's just the body itself moving, or if baby is moving around and it's just causing some sort of feeling. Like, I know my body very well. I know what all the different feelings feel like, and that is new. It has to do with the baby. So it's not just like indigestion. Oh yeah, week 9 is when I started making banana splits. They're small, it's more banana than split. Week 10 is when I did potty training. And like I said in the last video, I can't recommend enough not doing that during week 10 of your pregnancy. I made it through. I'm a better woman for it. Well, I made it halfway through, with Harper at least. So I'm in week 13 now, and I'm still feeling really tired. Not like I need a nap every day tired, but I don't feel like we're back to where we started. I'm hoping in the next week or 2, I start feeling better and like I have more energy. I also don't know if I will, because I am taking care of 2-year-old twins during this. So like my body is still growing, you know, placenta and baby, and I'm gonna feel tired from that anyways on top of the twins. So I'm hoping I'll like feel a little better, but I understand it's not gonna be the same as the first time either. A lot of people talk about that, how like, you know, you take the first time for granted because you have no kids to watch after while you're pregnant. And I will say, if you're in that position where maybe it's your first pregnancy and you get to rest a lot more, I specifically would lay on the couch all day watching Survivor and thinking to myself to really soak it in, because I knew if I ever was pregnant again, I would never get that time again. Even not pregnant, like I would never ever have the opportunity to just lay on bed rest, watching TV all day. So if that's you, don't take it for granted. Those are my symptoms. Nothing too crazy, just like random. And I feel like it's really weird how every week there'd be like something specific that like stood out to me. So I'm very curious, based on hearing those things, what do you think I am having, a boy or a girl? Hope this video was interesting to those of you who may be going through a pregnancy as well. Curious what the symptoms are. Well, I'll see you on the next one. It'll be an exciting one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, give me a comment, guess what you think this baby is, and I'll see you soon. Bye.